Okay. All right, we're live. I'll be right back. Just have to get our special guest.
Best video ever.
We're already live.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm back. I assume everyone can hear me fine. You can. It's there. Ah, special guest has arrived.
Okay, I'm here. Sorry, guys.
All right.
Everybody. I've actually seen this in person.
Oh yeah. Looks pretty sick.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Wow. Nice.
Okay, so we have some questions that I posted, and Luca and I are going to answer them together.
I take my jacket off.
Oh yeah. You want some water?
Oh, okay.
Luca's last name is from Rackets and Runners.
Exactly.
Oh, I see. Let me see. I don't think I can de-squeeze this in post. The reason we look horizontally squished is because I put my anamorphic lens on, but I don't think I can de-squeeze in camera. Actually, maybe I can. No, but then the autofocus doesn't work. Everyone's going to get blinded for a second here. Oh. There we go. Oh yeah, you can check out my.
You have such tiny wrists.
That one's too tiny for me too. I need to find extra links for it.
So you get so much wrist pronation.
It's my aerodynamic wrist.
Let's do this. Let's do this warm here.
Okay, I think the picture should not look horizontally squished anymore. And also the background, also the autofocus should be way better.
That looks good.
Okay, are you prepared to answer some questions?
I guess so.
Question number 1. Tell us something funny about Luca. I think most of the funny things I know about Luca are probably not acceptable to be shared on a live stream.
No, we could probably. Well, are you talking about my rage?
That's just one of the many things.
Yeah, I have a nice composed demeanor on camera when I'm doing reviews, but behind the scenes it can get a little wild sometimes.
Luca is deeply rageful on court. He has a squad of his university friends that follow him to all his shoots. Yeah,
they've come to like 2.
There's 2 Asian women and then he's got his cinematographer he gets. Luca's French, which is also pretty hilarious.
That's kind of funny. That's usually my party trick is saying that I'm French.
Yeah, this is his national flag.
That's hilarious.
You're also potentially the most neurotic person I've ever met.
What do you mean by neurotic?
One time, you took a substance and you thought you were going to die for 3 months.
We shouldn't talk about that. Oh, God.
All right. ATX Super Dave wants to know, worst or funniest on-court behavior that I've seen over the years, because he saw a guy who got so frustrated he threw his cap down and stomped on it. He remembers being a kid losing a match, throwing his racket over a 20-foot fence and then having to climb up the 20-foot fence in the tennis center. That's pretty funny.
God,
I've never
crazy.
seen Luca do anything even close to that.
Yeah.
But in terms of funny things, like, so when I was 16 years old, I moved to a new town and I signed up for a tournament right away. It was like an adults tournament. So I played some guy, I think he would have been in his 40s at the time. And so he destroyed me in the first set. So what do you think I did? I pushed as hard as possible for 2 sets. I beat him like pretty comprehensively in the next 2 sets. So he smashed his racket. It happens, right?
It's not the end of the world.
Years later, I'm back in this town. I see this guy. I'm like talking to him. I was like, yeah, I played you in my first ever match ever. And he's like, I probably smashed my racket.
No way.
Right? I was
Oh,
like,
that's
yeah,
hilarious.
he did. He's like, no way.
That's funny.
What about you?
Funniest story I've ever had? I don't know. I haven't played like a competitive tennis match in 15 years, probably. I don't really remember. I don't know.
Okay, well, you think I've got another story. When I was 14, I was playing I think it was a junior tournament, or it was an everyone tournament, and I was playing a junior. We played a super push fest match. It was in the third, the kid was sick, like he had the flu or something. In the third match, he comes up to the net and says, can I have a bathroom break? I really need to go. Runs away, grabbing his ass.
No. Oh, no.
And he basically retired from his diarrhea.
No.
So he quit after that. It was
No.
brutal. It was like
Oh,
3
so
hours
sad.
on court as well.
That's so sad. I don't know if I can share this story. It has to do with like current events and B2 boners.
You can, I don't care what you say.
I was watching my buddy play a match. He's really good usually, and he played terribly. And then like as he's playing his match, I get the notification that that the US had B2'd Iran. I don't know why. I thought it was the funniest thing ever, because then I let him. He got destroyed. Like he played some of the worst tennis I think I've ever seen, and then I let him like vent for like 20 minutes. I was like, "You want to know what happened while you were playing?" I'm like, "Yeah, we stealth bombed Iran." I don't know. That was just a very funny moment.
Not something we think is funny, but probably no one else does.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a question from the chat here. Self-taught racket sports, aka Constantine, wants to know, will there ever be a pickleball singles battle between us?
Oh, well, that wouldn't.
Simply
That wouldn't be
no, because a battle is not the right word.
We should.
A
Yeah, I guess
slaughter
this
is
would be-
way more.
we should play a tennis match and then a pickleball match.
It would be like, I'm pretty sure Luca could win every single point in a pickleball match.
He just trolls when he plays. Like, it's unfortunate.
If you actually focused and I actually focused,
Yeah,
I don't think
we just haven't played enough. I'm sure if you got to a certain level, actually, I'm gonna need him this year because I lost my pickleball partner. Moved to Tofino, so yeah.
Poor guy.
Well,
It's gonna be.
I was
He
into-
might
I was just
drown
into
in rain.
the-
I saw it.
yeah.
Was it nice?
Well, we drowned in rain,
Yeah.
but it was very fun.
My aunt lives there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool place.
Scott McCarthy, or WS Carthy, wants to know, looking for a racket that is a more comfortable version of the T-Fight 300S.
I mean, is the RF01 more comfortable?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, then probably that.
Yeah,
Similar kind of
that's
lively.
like pretty
feel.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Strike 100 maybe. I don't know if that's more comfortable.
Wait, 300S or 300?
300S.
That's the 98, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
True. V-Core maybe. 98.
Yeah, V-Core 98 could do that. Yeah, what else? Yeah, I think the RF01 is
Extreme Pro.
yeah, maybe the Extreme Pro.
What? Tamagon Bagel. Tamagon Bagel is one of my favorite members, and he always asks great questions. And you should answer this too. Yeah, I just made a community post. What, if any, racket are you most embarrassed to have never actually tried? Tamagon Bagel, for example, has never hit a Prestige.
Wow. You should try it. It's a pretty fun experience.
I've never hit a PT57A.
I mean, I've technically not, but
I've never even hit a Pro Tour 280.
You've hit mine.
I don't think I hit it really on that day.
Oh, the day?
I've hit like an Ultra Tour, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I would say that's probably my biggest one. I've never hit a PT57A.
Okay, or a Pro Tour 280 or 630. Okay, well, I've definitely hit. I mean, I haven't hit a PT57A. Oh, maybe I did actually. Yeah. Jonas Braun when we played in Marbella.
Oh yeah.
Did I ever play with your 95D? I think I might have briefly hit it.
I think you did in the string, but the strings are really old. And then I made you string it one time when you were here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's like a sick racket. That's one of my favorite rackets.
Yeah, I guess I'd go with. I mean, I have hit it though. I've never played with an H22.
I've played a Blade Pro, but not an H22.
I haven't even played a Blade Pro.
I kind of have. I never hit an IG Radical MP. Like I did when it came out, but
really?
That doesn't really count.
I have one of those. It's really fun.
Oh, you do have one?
Yeah, so that's very H22, right?
Yeah.
I don't have one, but I had one. I think I sold it. The IG.
Oh yeah, another funny thing about Luca is right when he started making videos around the same time.
No, this was way before.
It was right
when I was working at the store.
Yeah, he was like gonna quit tennis, and so he sold all his collection, and I bought his liquid metal.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't gonna quit tennis. I just needed money. I made a lot of money off of buying and selling rackets.
Here's a fun question. Duck85 wants to know: do we think the T-Plant 305S can get any better from its current form
in the next model, or if you
theoretically? If you're in charge, let's say you're in charge of Technofiber. I mean, changing the handle is like number one.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only and it's the most obvious thing.
Yeah.
They're never going to do it.
I think it could be like 10% more dampened in theory and still be pretty connected but more comfortable.
It is. It can be harsh. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they could make it softer. I don't really see it.
Well, I don't want to make it like it could be throat. It would if they do it. It should just be in the throat.
I don't know. It's such a good racket.
But no, I wouldn't want to mess with the layup too much.
No.
When will one of you guys be reviewing the Blade 98S? I assume your answer is the same as mine.
Never. Yeah, I don't think I will. Well, I don't think we're going to.
The Blade's going to come out next year, right?
I have heard nothing. I've been gone for like 3 weeks, and I need to catch up on what's coming out. Actually, Jonas just made a video about that. So have to watch that.
Well, he didn't say anything. Obviously, he's too diplomatic.
Yeah.
New Pure Arrow, better or worse? That's enough of an answer.
I can't speak on that.
That's enough of an answer.
I like my job too much.
Got
in trouble too many times.
Hello, Canada. Sweden here. All of Sweden, obviously. What is your favorite Prince racket of all time?
You know what? That might be my most embarrassing thing. I think I've hit like maybe one Prince racket in my life.
I think the best one I've hit is the David Ferrer XO Tour 100, like super thin beams. Really, basically my Phantom is supposed to be like a re-release of it.
Yeah.
You hit this one we played, right?
I think I did briefly. Ooh, I don't know if I did actually. Yeah, I feel like Prince rackets would be right up my alley, but unfortunately they don't sell, so we don't bring them in.
They don't always swing clean sometimes. Like
Yeah.
that's a beast to swing. It's gravity pro-ish, but
Yeah.
like
It's a
less
100, right? Or is that
performance.
even
Yeah,
bigger? Yeah.
100.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Don't know my Prince rackets very well at all. I get a lot of comments about it. Same answer every time.
Yeah, like it's not even part of it is I think not even that if the rackets didn't sell. Part of it is like the distribution in Canada for Prince is like non-existent.
That was the original problem. Was like 10 years ago. It was just impossible to get them, and then we were just
they started doing them, and we got them at courtside, and then I think they bankrupted like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
The Canadian distribution is tricky because in Canada we have such low density.
Yeah.
Shipping costs are so high. So if you don't do high volume, it's hard to like.
It is too bad.
Make it up.
It's too bad. I wish we could carry everything, but
Yeah.
we also don't ship to the U.S., so it's like.
All right. Here's a good question, and I think this is a good question, mostly generally, not specifically. Do we think it was a mistake to get a V-Core this summer with the new ones coming out in 2026?
I mean, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Just in general, if a racket is going to come out,
Okay.
should you buy it the old one a few months before? And
No.
I think I don't think you should wait for the next one.
The only thing would be like if you like the racket, it's not necessarily going to improve. It might change. It might improve. Like you might like it better, but who cares? You found a racket you like a lot. The only thing would be is if it goes on sale, and then you could get a way better deal. But I think are V-Cores on sale right now?
I don't think
Sure.
so. But like what, $50, saving $50 and waiting 6 months?
Yeah, no.
I don't think that's worth it. Like you should buy the racket that you like today.
Yeah.
And because there's new rackets coming out constantly. Yeah. It's like
and Yonex is notorious for like making major changes. So it probably I have no idea to be honest what's gonna happen, but it would probably be different enough to where you probably like the racket that you bought more. So
like what would you like your dream scenario for a V-Core line? Assuming you know nothing, because I don't really know.
I know nothing. I have never matched well with the V-Core, so I couldn't tell you what I'd want to change. Like, there's just something about that racket that doesn't work with me, which is so weird because it's shaped almost identically to the boom.
Yeah.
But I struggle to find like
a
sweet
chair?
spot. No, what is there? A chair? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Yes. There's a chair. I can throw it over. Then we're at the same height.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I would change about the V-Core. Definitely take out vibration dampening mesh. Made my opinion pretty clear about all that.
I don't think like it makes sense to have a muted and soft racket. And the V-Cores are kind of muted and soft.
Yeah, oh, that's better.
Yeah, they're the same height. I can't tilt that down. No, we would just have to. You can raise your chair.
Oh, wow, super tall, super mega tall.
All right.
God, my hair is a disaster.
Jonathan View wants to know if you've tried any of these smaller brands of string.
No, I think it's like I try to make more string content, but one, we have to carry it, and two, I really like my kind of classic strings like Alu Power, RPM Blast.
Like you tried Toraline because you carry it.
Yeah, but would we call that a smaller brand now?
And he listed that as a specific example.
Yeah, I have tried Toraline string. I'm not a big fan. I haven't found a Toraline string I really like, to be honest. I find them like a little bit muted. They have that like wateriness to them that I don't know how to describe very well, but
watery.
Like watery.
I actually think that makes some amount of sense, although it's an insane word choice.
That's what I'm known for.
Yeah, I think the one you just have caviar and wasabi, right?
And Otoro.
Oh, you do have that one.
And I don't like. Well,
that
okay.
One,
to be
I
fair,
think for you would have to string like 55 plus.
Yeah, maybe because I tried it in an Aero 98, but I think you gave me a thin gauge version of it.
It only comes in the thin gauge.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't like that string.
Yeah, we both don't like thin gauges in the Aero 98.
Yeah,
I think you get a way more tinny feel. They're not as solid.
Totally. It's too bad because I really thought Otoro was going to be like Flexalon Adrenaline, which, to be fair, Adrenaline kind of does have a watery.
Yeah, but
to it.
Adrenaline is way more connected than Otoro.
Yeah.
I like Adrenaline.
Adrenaline was my string for like 5 years.
All right, here's an interesting question by Nick Lavio. Do you adjust your string tension depending on the racket? Like, let's just change this to how do you adjust what you put in rackets?
Yeah.
On the racket?
Okay, well, I've kind of stopped using Lynx Tour recently, but I used to put it in really low launching rackets like the Gravity Pro, for example, which isn't the lowest launching racket, but it's an 1820, because I like just giving like a little bit more purchase to those, and I don't feel like I need it in like open 1619s. I do change my tension usually on like open 1619s. I'll go 53, and then I'll go like 52 or 51 on 1820s, kind of depending. Actually, I find 1820s like can be pretty string sensitive. Like a blade 1820 I can put, or like tension sensitive. A blade 1820 I can kind of put like 50, mid 50s. But the Gravity Pro recently found plays really, really well with like 47 to 49.
I play Gravity Pro like 45.
Yeah.
Which on my machine's probably closer to like a Bayardo. My machine probably strings looser than your Bayardo.
Yeah, so yours probably like 42 or something. Yeah, I've never been a low tension person. I don't know. I'd have to try it again. I like bagged out strings.
Like, yeah, I think for me with strings in general, but especially with tension, it's just what you get used to. What? Was that a good
That's
comment?
funny. Yeah.
That he deleted.
Luca, you're not supposed to taste the Toro line. The reference to wasabi, truffle, caviar is only names. No wonder you say they're watery. It's good.
If they made like a red wine, like a Toro line Pinot,
have to bring that in.
That would be instantly purchased. Here's a good question specifically for Luca, I think. Well, it's obviously targeted towards him because it says his name in it.
Yeah.
Was the old Gravity Tour a better racket than the new one?
Better's the word. The old Gravity Tour was like such a perfect alternative to the Pro if you couldn't swing the Pro. I thought like it was. I mean, I had it spec to like probably 3 or 4 grams lighter than the Gravity Pro static, but the swing weight was always like 322, and like especially when you compared it to the old, like the original Gravity Pro, which had like a 335 swing weight, and now they've lowered it a bit, but it was just such a good replacement that, yeah, I mean, it was my racket for like 4 years, and I don't think I'll ever switch to the Gravity Tour, the current Gravity Tour. So yeah, I mean,
I don't like the thing with the Gravity Tour. I think they kind of messed up. Number one, you have to have pretty high swing speeds to get good results from that frame.
Yeah.
But then with that, if you have high swing speeds, no string is going to last you. Like it's
it's a string eater. Yeah. My problem with it is it doesn't really feel like a Gravity to me in a lot of ways. Like,
no, it's way snappier feeling.
Yeah, it
doesn't have the solid.
It doesn't have the solid. Yeah, the like whole thing about a Gravity is that it's just so insanely like stable, consistent. If you're not looking at the MP, which I mean the MP's not bad, but I don't think the Gravity Tour just has like the DNA of the Gravity. So I think it's a great racket, but I'd say the old Gravity Tour.
Like I think it plays more speed, like with like the snappiness, or even because it's so loud, they could have called it boom.
Yeah, like actually, I think that's what the boom. I mean, they shouldn't rebrand.
I don't know if it would make sense in the line with how they've.
No, I mean it's shaped like a Gravity. That's what's funny. Like it does look like a Gravity, but I don't know. I mean, it's a really good racket. No problems there. I just think the Gravity Tour. What's funny about the Gravity Tour is, I mean, they canceled it because it must have not been too successful. But I remember when I like.
Well, they didn't even carry it in all markets.
Yeah, no, we didn't have it in Canada for the second version until at the very end. I think they did, but like when I tried that racket like on a random day, and I played like lights out with it, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get caught up in the whatchamacallit, whatever
honeymoon.
Yeah, honeymoon phase. So I brought it out like a few more times, and every time I was like, wow, this is the best tennis I've played in like years. And then switched to it, and that was when I was still working at the store. So I would start sending it out for demo to so many people. I was like, this is like a really good racket. You should try it out. And every single time they would either like love it or they would buy it. So it was like, I thought it was awesome. And then they stopped bringing it in. Like way more successful for us than the Gravity Pro was. But
the Gravity Pro like deserves its popularity, but it's a hard sell at scale. I think.
Like I'm a meme at work about the Gravity Pro. I mean, I'm a meme about the Gravity Pro
everywhere.
Yeah, but like my boss is very like realistic when he buys product, and there were times where he didn't want to bring in the Gravity Pro, and I was like, okay, like I won't force you to bring in any other racket, but please bring this one in because I have to review this on the channel. Like,
it's like a staple racket, I think.
Yeah,
it's a key part of their identity.
But it doesn't sell that well. Not like a Prestige, but it is tougher.
Yeah. Okay. Ex gym class wants to know, hi, just returned from getting double bagelled. What gear do you need to not have that ever happen again?
I wish I had like my own merch to plug here.
Like,
buy something from Rackets and Winners.
No, buy something from the TennCom store. I think like, what do you do? Like oversized granny racket and just push?
No, just get a pure drive.
You could just get a pure drive.
Just get a pure drive. Honestly,
pure drive and push. Don't pure drive and win.
No, pure drive and push. Like I said in I don't know if you guys watched the video today, but that's what's beautiful about the pure drive. It will help you get the ball over the net, and if you want to hit big, it is the best big hitting, one of the best big hitting.
I think, yeah, for sure. If you want like max miles an hour, it's like critical. Okay. Have you seen this?
Is this the one we got blacked out?
Yeah, which you haven't hit, I assume.
That looks
what
good.
What do you think about that?
Well, why?
It's like the official racket of the ATP.
Oh, that's such a gimmick. It's kind of funny.
And then,
wait, what's the stock swing weight on this? What's the unstrung swing weight?
It was like 280 something.
Okay,
it was too low.
That must just be very weak right now. So I feel happy, but
I thought it felt solid, like in my hand.
I haven't played tennis in probably 2 months.
Really?
No, maybe like a month. Last time we played was when.
Oh yeah, I don't have it.
When I did the when Sam and Zoe were there. Wait, was it? Yeah, no, I saw that. That's pretty crazy. Are they all gonna come like that?
Official racket ATP.
Yeah. How long is that battery gonna last?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably forever because it's LEDs. It came in a box that could have fit like 20 of these.
What? That is so heavy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I wish I was this special. That's pretty cool.
All right. Any other questions? Let's see.
Thank you. Great job on today's video. Thank you very much.
Oh, don't read. Nobody compliment Luca.
Actually, you know what? Let's play a little game here.
All right.
What racket? Okay, so I made a best rackets for every type of player video.
Yeah.
We're gonna ignore beginners and intermediates right now, and you're gonna
guess. We always do.
Well, I didn't in the video. Actually, let's check out that video's doing real quick first, and then we can. Oh, the video's doing very good.
How many?
Very well. 6.2.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It is slowing down compared to my control rackets one.
That's because people are on the live stream.
Okay, wait, how do I find this? This is the one rackets. Runners. I did it. Okay. Okay, so let's start with. Oh, my data's not working. Okay, let's start with big spin players. Oh, no. Okay.
Especially if you're coming from something like the Wilson blade.
I can't listen to that. Okay. My data is not working well I know you have Wi-Fi.
My friend, I won't say who it is, but we were like, he also does YouTube, and we were like flying back from somewhere together. On the plane, he watched his own old videos the whole way back.
Why? What? Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting. All right, aggressive baseliners. I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rackets.
5 rackets.
Well, four lines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Racket families. Best racket
Well, yeah, but
families.
pick the individual one for each.
Oh, okay.
And then one
For
of them has
aggressive
2.
baseliners.
Yeah, for
Sorry,
aggressive
Gravity Pro.
No.
Strike 98.
Strike 98. Yeah.
1820, I assume.
Yeah. No, I put 1619.
305.
Well, I didn't put 1619.
T-Fight 305S.
No.
It's just wrong. Bablock Pure Drive.
Okay, Bablock Pure Drive, I just made a whole section on it at the end of the video saying
it's good for
everything and I can't put it into one. And if I were to put it into one, it would be aggressive baseline.
Arrow 98.
Arrow 98, yes.
What else did you like this year or last year? Okay,
Come
how
on.
many have I
There's one.
gotten?
There's one that it was
Blade
literally designed
98.
for the one was literally designed for this. We both liked it a lot, and everybody else hated it.
Oh, we both. Oh, the only one we both liked that no one liked, I thought, was the RF.
Yeah.
Oh, you
It was
put that
designed-
for aggressive
Yeah.
baseline.
I think it totally. That's exactly
To
what it
me,
was
it's
designed.
all court,
No. You can't defend with that racket. That is a huge problem.
but you can
attack into the court. I
It's an
agree.
aggressive all quarter.
Did I put it in all court too? No, I don't think I did.
Okay, am I missing one?
You're missing 2.
I'm missing 2.
Okay, one of these I put in this section because I didn't put it in all court, which is maybe a bit controversial.
Okay. You didn't put Blade,
I didn't put Blade in aggressive baseline.
but did you put Gravity 98?
No, I didn't forget the Gravity 98 for this video, but I didn't mention it a single time.
It doesn't
I
give
don't
you
know.
much power, so
Yeah,
I get it.
I don't know if it applies to anything.
Like, okay, did you put the EZO 98?
Not an aggressive baseline. There's no.
Because I agree. That's all court if you're
I agree.
gonna put it.
You might. I don't know if you disagree with this. All right, I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, just tell me.
Speed MP.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. That was that should have been obvious.
Yeah, VCore 98.
Okay, I didn't think you would put that.
So I put the VCore 98 with the caveat that it is less consistent than all the others for like flattening out your shots.
Yeah.
So you need to play.
I feel like
more
aggressive
swing.
baseliner needs to flatten out.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it can't do it, but yeah. So okay, counter punchers.
Okay. Well, in my opinion, that's where VCore 98 should have been.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I want to completely different.
Did you do all 100s?
No.
What do you counter? Did you put Wilson shit?
No.
Because you counterpunched well with that.
Well, what is counterpunching to you?
If you wait for the other guy to try to put you out of position, and then you go, haha, actually, I'm passing you now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Counterpunching is defined as waiting for a mistake and then changing the angle. Yeah. Okay. I just put a bunch of control rackets in here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Blade.
Blade 1820.
Yeah, Blade 1820. Gravity Pro.
Yeah, I didn't mention the Radical MP in the video. I know. I
Radical
was thinking about it, but I didn't want
the best racket for doing everything fine.
Yeah, I didn't want to put like 6 rackets per thing, and I just didn't think the Radical MP was worth putting.
The Radical, okay,
it's a good racket.
I think there's a notion that I specifically think the Radical MP sucks.
Well, I mean, you did kind of destroy it.
I did destroy it, but there are so many great rackets out there that I think like you have to do quite a lot to stand out and make like a top 5 list. Like
no, I exactly.
These are all good rackets.
It's also not like this. This is more for fun. Like this isn't. I mean, everything we do is more for fun. But like,
yeah, we're rec players.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you, in your mind, control rackets are for, okay, 305S.
No, I didn't put the 305S for counterpunching. I try not to repeat rackets too much.
But okay, so you left that for all.
I did leave that for all court, which is maybe a little bit. I mean, it's still not the fastest racket, but I think it's But
Yeah, well, it does every day. Okay. Did you put Extreme Tour on there?
no, I didn't put any spin rackets.
You didn't put any
Extreme Tour is also not a racket.
Yeah, you don't like it, but
No, it doesn't exist. It's the Extreme Pro now.
Just want to give you some unsolicited advice here. If we both did more Clash V3 Pro content, we'd have big hit videos.
I don't think so. I mean, I made a video about the Clash. I can tell you exactly how it did.
My short did okay. I did one short about the V3 Clash.
Let's see here. The Clash. It's not terrible. Okay, let's okay,
I
here
got
you go.
14,000 views on my Clash reel.
That's pretty good. I made a video about the Clash V3 and I got 36,000 views. Now let me read you the other rackets that I reviewed around that, the other videos I made around that time. Gravity Tour, 57,000.
Hottest racket of the year.
Yeah,
Though.
well,
Second.
no,
Top three.
hottest racket of the year. T-Fight 305S that I reviewed after the Clash, 84,000 views. I think yours got more than that.
Mine's closing in on 100.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was the hottest racket of the year.
Then I did Ezo 98 versus Blade 98, 93,000
incredibly
views.
important rackets.
Yeah. But to be fair, the Clash beat out the Mizuno Court Shoe lineup by 22,000 views.
Boom.
So, and those court shoes had been out for years, I think. So,
the Clash is, I think, well, part of it for us is we like to make videos on products we are personally interested in the most.
I had fun with that one. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the intro to that one, you can
like, it's fun, but like, do you really want to like thoroughly test it for a couple of weeks? And like,
no,
not really.
No.
So it's a little bit hard to mention. Okay, so how many? I can't guess all your counter because you think about that in a completely different way than I think.
Well, I mean, when you look at all the best counterpunchers in history, they all use like control rackets. And like, I think that because counterpunching. Okay, well, to be fair, I did also make a section for big spin players that I said were counterpunchers for the modern era. People who just like grind spin from the baseline.
Yeah, because that's more how I think about it. That's what I do.
Yeah, so I kind of made up a category there. I think both could fall into counterpunchers, but I'm talking like
I agree. There's like multiple. Like Medvedev is going to be hitting super flat.
Yeah, exactly. I use Medvedev as like an example of a counter. Medvedev and Murray as examples of counterpunch. Now Murray has variety, but like
he has one of the lowest ball clearances for the longest time.
Yeah, like those guys are the counterpunchers I use as examples. So 1820 blade, and you're missing 3.
And I'm missing 3. And so did you put the Prestige on?
I didn't put the Prestige anymore. I just
did you? Oh, Percept. You put the
Percept 97. You probably won't know that we carry this one TF40.
Oh, I did not know that you
carry that one.
I don't talk about barely hit it.
It's a good racket. I almost switched to it actually. It's got way more spin than like you would think. And then I put the Gravity Pro.
Oh, you did put the Gravity Pro.
Yeah, and this I put the Gravity Pro.
Okay, and then all court is Aero 98.
Okay, let's go to all court. Okay, wait.
5S.
Well, okay, for the big spinners, I just put Aero, V-Core, Extreme, the 100 versions, and I put the Extreme Pro because I think it's the least like I don't know. The Aero 98 is definitely less like plush spinny than it, and the V-Core 98 I just don't think is a
less connected. Also, it's less control and less connected than the Extreme.
All right, all court.
We must have put E-Zone.
Okay, I put 3 rackets here. I only put 3.
Oh, you put E-Zone?
Yeah.
T-Fight.
Yeah.
And what? I swear you told me the other one already.
I think I might have, but no, I don't think I did actually.
Well, I personally would put Aero 98 or RF here.
I didn't put the RF. I don't know. I just think you can't defend with it.
It's kind of hard to recommend at this point now that so many people have tried it and don't like it.
Well, that's the thing is I really do want to recommend that racket, but I also completely understand. Like it really does have a small sweet spot. I think it's a 'tough racket to demo.
It's like harder to use than Blade. Like I don't think it's.
No, it's definitely harder to use.
Really?
Oh yeah, 100%. You just hate the Blade. I don't know why.
I didn't think it was that easy to use, but the RF01 Pro was like snap.
I mean, I literally made a video comparing the two, and one of the big things I was saying is the RF01 is requires a lot more like precision from you,
like hitting.
Like hitting the sweet spot. Like the if you hit them both back to back, same string, same everything, you will realize it. Like
Because the beam is thicker on RF.
yeah, but it's the sweet spot is like very small on that racket.
Even that's just because like there's not a lot of weight.
There's no technology. There's no like extra layup stuff in there. Whereas the blade, you feel like that whole mush of the frame trying to help you like pocket it.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest technological innovations of our time.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. But.
All right.
Well, no, the RFO one I think is like a really hard racket to demo. Because if you get that thing with strings that aren't fresh, it's just almost impossible to use. Like really,
Yeah,
and there
for
aren't
sure.
a lot of rackets,
Especially
anymore that
like
feel that way.
if
'Cause you need to spin.
You are demoing from a place that has to use alu power in the RF for whatever reason, then you're screwed.
You know, actually, I wonder if switching up our strings in that racket wouldn't help it a little bit more. God, it is crazy.
At courtside, we only used hot touch. It was like everything hot touch, unless we hybrid.
That's
then
pretty
it was
smart.
Velocity.
It's pretty smart. Hot touch is
It's like neutral, fades
yeah,
away.
it's super neutral. Yeah. No, but it's crazy. Like when I made that first video of the RFO one I made was like by far my most successful ever. And then at some point, it just stopped getting any views, and any content I would make on the RFO one was like nobody cared.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised because I liked that racket so much when I played it. Like I still do. I don't hit it very often anymore, but it's a fun racket to use.
It's great. I thought it was great as well. There's a couple of comments on comfort. I've literally made one tier list,
yeah.
But have you talked in the videos about your Clash and Ultra opinion?
Yeah, I think in the Ultra video I did.
Okay. Yeah. So if you're to make like top like, if someone really needs a racket that's comfortable,
yeah,
and they've got the strings and they're using comfortable strings already, so you don't need to make an adjustment there. Where like Clash is a place you go or no?
No, I wouldn't go immediately to. Well, it depends what they're using.
Yeah.
But no, I wouldn't go immediately to the Clash anymore. I just don't think that's necessary. Like 6 years ago, maybe when everything was fairly stiff, but no.
And another thing with the balls, like the balls are softer now too.
That's true.
I think they're way easier to handle. I think a lot of the newer strings are a lot more comfortable. Like if you're using old RPM Blast, that's going to be kind of rough in every racket. But E-Zone is a place I go pretty happily.
E-Zone, yeah, for sure. The current E-Zone 100 for sure.
Yeah. VCore 98 I think is good. If you need comfort, we both have our issues with that it's soft and muted, but that's kind of what you need if you're looking for comfort.
But also like if somebody's considering a Clash, they're not going to go for the VCore 98.
You never know.
It's like a much tougher racket to use.
You just never know.
Yeah, I guess it's true. A Blade 100 is like I think a fantastic option.
Yeah, Wilson dampens pretty effectively.
I think I said this in the Ultra video. I think I said it in my most recent tier list where I put like the Clash a level below what I usually put it, because I think now Wilson rackets are like comfortable. Like the 100 square inch Wilson rackets are comfortable enough to just like make the Ultra or the Clash obsolete. Where if you want a powerful, comfortable racket, go for the Ultra. If you want a more controlled, comfortable racket, go for the Blade. And I just don't see where the Clash fits in that as much. Yeah, I mean the Clash is the Clash. Like if you like a Clash, get the Clash. It's super forgiving.
Are the store sales on the V3 Clash better than the V2, or is it
I actually haven't checked. I think similar trend.
Because I didn't see I saw a ton of V1s like everywhere. Yeah. Less V2s, but I saw them. I don't know that I've seen a V3 in the wild, period.
Yeah, that's true.
And like what Luca said about Wilson covering their bases, I think is part of it. The other brands have also done a good job in sort of like dampening things. Like when did the Clash come out? 2019? 18?
Yeah, 2019.
2019. I think. That was right as I would say the Clash was one of the catalysts.
Oh, it was the catalyst.
For people starting 100%. To go soft.
100%.
And then a lot of players who are using them are playing pickleball now. Just like
I wonder how true that is. I never thought about that.
the alternative sport.
Yeah.
Clash was a lot of older players,
Yeah.
especially the one.
Well, there's also the fact that they bought their racket and like it's only 6 years down the line now, so a lot of them haven't changed it yet.
That's also true. Like
Yeah.
when I was selling the Clash at courtside, a lot of the buyers were people who had 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Like
for sure.
TSI 6 or something like that, and they wanted the newest, hottest thing because they've been using this old but super forgiving racket for a long time. And, that kind of clientele is slow to upgrade, I think.
Which
Which one are you reading?
next one.
Which Victoria's Secret string is the best in my opinion?
That's funny.
Don't steal my string brand name. Luca, for the people asking about next year's rackets, Luca is not allowed to say anything.
Yeah, I can't speak. If
I don't know anything about the new spin line personally either, other than it's probably going to be snake related, and it might be a callback to the old Wilson Cobra in one way or another. Did you ever hit that racket, the Cobra? It had like cutouts in the throat. All right, here's just like an unrelated question for you. If you could like make a racket for you, unlimited budget, and you're like taking elements.
The Aero 98 with some E-zone properties.
So like E-zone string pattern? Are you taking?
No, I'm taking the E-zone,
like super thin.
Some parts of the throat, maybe not quite as thin, but I like that concept.
It's a good concept. If only someone would do that.
I know.
I think crazy.
That would work quite well.
I'm
not even kidding. Like that really would be for me. It would. The one problem I think I have.
What weight would you put it out at?
I think I'd keep 305. I have no problems with the weights.
What swing weight would you put it out at?
3.
Because in your mind, you can put it at 0 tolerance.
I think if they did that.
No, you're doing it. They're doing it for you.
Not them. Like
it's you only. No one's buying this. They made it for you. It's a Luca stock.
What's swing weight?
Yeah.
What is like probably like 321 or something. I play well with that.
321.0.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions on here you want to answer?
Somebody asked me how I set up my gravity tour. Scroll up a little bit.
Oh yeah. My mouse is like being annoying.
There's been a lot. This one. Yeah, got hold of 3 Pro Stock Gravity Tours 2025.
You got to read it out loud. So.
Oh yeah, sorry. Got hold of 3 Pro Stock Gravity Tours 2023 with the 2025 paint job from a pro at my club and pretty much mint condition for $90 each. That's pretty awesome, dude. How did you spec mine, or how did I spec mine? What weight, swing weight, and strings? So I can't. I did a lot of testing to them, but I think most of my time was just played with a leather grip and maybe a little bit of weight in the hoop. So I think my final static weight without strings would have been probably 312 or 13, I want to say, without an overgrip. Swing weight, I never really tested it without strings, but I think I was at like 325. And the strings that I used most of the time were Luxilon Adrenaline. And when that became not available for me anymore, I just did Alu Power. I get to restring whenever I want.
You didn't do Lynx Tour?
I tried and I just didn't like it as much. I pulled a Rublev.
I see maybe using Firestorm now.
That would make sense. I really like Signum Pro Firestorm. Actually, I went through this whole phase, and like when the pandemic hit, I was just mass ordering like Alu mimickers, and Firestorm was obviously one of them. And then Adrenaline was just like boom. I even liked it more than Alu. Like it was more comfortable. Maybe it wasn't quite as like magical, but I preferred it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I did allo power. I know that's probably not the answer you want, but the thing is, I get to restring my racket like whenever I want and don't pay much for it. So yeah.
All right, I want to answer this question. What is better? High static, low balance point, or low static, high balance point?
I mean, better is like, I think we've both gone more towards the latter.
We've both been doing what the pros do because we are pros, obviously.
I mean, we're literally pros.
Yeah.
In some ways.
Well, I truly wonder how much about our personal changing is influenced by pros a little bit, or how much is it from
Or how much are
balls?
we influencing the pros?
I mean, that's huge. You would have no idea who's in my DMs.
Same.
Petro Seats Pass followed us the other day. I was pretty pleased.
That's it.
But the balls, though, right?
I haven't felt a huge difference in the Battle Lot Championships, and that's all I use.
Right. But that's always been like a lighter, more
lighter
playable
flush
ball.
ball. Yeah.
Easier to kind of like.
That's true.
slap.
Actually, when I play with like a heavy ball, I'm so used to that one that I'm like, oh shit, I hate everything right now. So
Yeah, like a marathon.
I
It's
can't
horrible.
I reviewed the speed, the new legend with the marathon, and I genuinely wanted to die.
It's horrible.
First of all, it hurts. Like it actually is uncomfortable.
It hurts. They're like all flat out of the can.
I don't know. I didn't experience that, but yeah.
Well, some cans are fully flat.
Yeah.
The seams are lumpy, so they'll like bounce inconsistently. But yeah, I used to be at like 320 static on strong, and now I'm like 10 grams less.
Yeah, I mean he's gone big time.
You were never that extreme.
Well, the thing is, I've just been testing rackets for I'm just such a gear nerd. Like when I started playing tennis again in 2018, I was just like playing with like heavy control rackets from like the 2000s. So I guess you could say I've gone lighter because I just play with like current stuff now. But I do like a more heavy balance. I will say that.
All right. Member tag of 3494 wants to know what my dream racket would be. Since yours is an E098. Mine would be, I think, like I would be pretty happy if they just made the Pure Aero Rafa with the like tighter 1619 pattern.
Yeah, why don't they do that?
Because you have to go to the origin to lose your dampening, and that's like unusable.
Yeah.
And so like I'd be pretty happy with just that. Maybe like the less insane colors.
I totally agree. I mean, with the idea that you are presenting.
Oh, thank you. For me.
Yeah.
For me, yes. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Here's another interesting question by Blackbird Vision. What are our takes on traditional on like the classic player's racket formula, but with a bigger head size, like the Pro Staff X or the 100D?
Well, okay.
Even the Gravity Pro is arguably an example of that.
I mean, that's one of my favorite. I just think it's such a difficult thing to nail because you can very quickly become way too like head heavy feeling.
Yeah.
I think you need to maintain the like headlight / like micro maneuverability of a classic control racket while also having a 100 square inch head size, which I think head does well with the Gravity Pro. I mean, I know it's not a fast racket, but it still feels like a classic racket in a lot of ways.
But the new one isn't like the new one is not a slow racket.
No, the new one, yeah. The new one is amazing. But like the Pro Staff X to me, I think it was just like I didn't feel Pro Staff at all because I just thought it was so head concentrated. It wasn't head heavy, but it just felt like there was just too much in the head.
Yeah,
have you played with that racket?
Yeah, so I reviewed them both at the same time, the 97 and the X. And my 97 was a bit under spec. So both rackets were identical in specs, like swing weight, balance, static weight. And the X does definitely feel slower, and I think you lose out on the micro maneuverability thing that Luca was talking about, which I think is like one of the magic things about small head size.
Totally, yeah.
I do think for a lot of players at the time that racket came out, were looking for a Gravity Pro that was more spin friendly and a little bit easier to maneuver. And to me, at the time, the Pro Staff X was a decent option for people looking for like that big mass. There was less head weight in the one that I tried versus the Gravity Pros out at that time, which were like 335 swing weight, right? So 10 points lower swing weight, the Pro Staff X. I played well with it. I thought it was a nice option, but I also think it didn't give you enough extra forgiveness compared to the 97 because they did such a good job about making the 97 playable.
Yeah.
And so then you're kind of looking at such a specific market.
Yeah,
there's
I
not enough
understand
takers.
Like I thought the Blade 100 was obviously a very different racket, but like I just didn't see in what world anyone would pick the Pro Staff X, because if you're like a Pro Staff player,
it's taking the 97 all day. They're never going to a 100.
Yeah, it doesn't make if you make that move up, you've kind of like accepted you're not going to be swinging something that's like a Pro Staff anymore, and you're just going to get so much more out of something like a Blade 100 that you're like using 2.5 measures by going for the Pro Staff X.
I probably, if I was in charge of that release, probably would put it at 305. If I could have gotten it to play nice at that weight, I think that would have expanded the market, because then you're easier than the Pro Staff, both in head size and in weight, and it feels more like a modern offering. All right.
Go Jays.
Baseball.
Did you watch that?
I don't watch baseball.
Well, you should watch that game. The game is crazy.
I used to play baseball a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense with your personality.
Yeah, I was chewing tobacco on the side. Lucas, where is the video about Sinner, Alcaraz, Djokovic, and Zverev's racket?
Oh,
you don't have to answer that.
No, I got it.
I just wanted to tell you that had been asked.
Yeah,
but you don't have to answer.
Yeah, it's no longer with us, unfortunately.
Also, I don't know how long you want to do this for. It's almost been an hour. Though.
Oh, okay. I got it. 4? No, 3.
3.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, those are cheap. Seiko 5s.
Yeah.
I think it's like under $200.
Oh, well.
It does the same way.
Yeah. I mean, this is dressier though.
Yeah. But with this strap, the strap's so nice.
Yeah.
See if there's any other funny questions.
Similar but more arm-friendly options than the Pure Aero 98.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know. Is
like
the SX300?
Not really.
Yeah.
It's like almost gets there, but they're like 310 swing weights strong. So
yeah.
The Axis 98 is the closest I've tried.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty obvious why. I don't think you tried that. I don't think we hit that much on them.
I mean,
no, there's not like a ton. Like I think that's what Wilson is going to try to do with this Cobra or Python or whatever.
Yeah, the Aero 98 is just such a unique racket.
Part of the magic of the Aero 98 is that it's uncomfortable. Like when you're looking at performance metrics, what makes the Aero special? It's pretty powerful. It's super stable. It's super spin friendly. It doesn't get pushed around. It's really responsive to your inputs. Those are all things you need high RA to really do effectively if you're going to keep weight down. So if you want to make something more comfortable, like it's already like kind of muted. It's not the most muted, right?
Yeah.
But if you're going to take the flex down, you're going to be losing on stability. You're going to be losing on that like magic ability to pull off any shot from horrible positions. So I think that's like asking for a sky that's less blue You know?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, your way of saying it, like the magic of it is that it's uncomfortable. It doesn't have to be.
It's not that it's uncomfortable. It's that it's stiff,
yeah.
and that comes with comfort, right?
Yeah. No, I think if I mean, you could try different strings. I've heard gut responds really well on that racket. Obviously, super expensive string, but yeah.
How
you probably
often are
just
you
have to look at it.
like when you're working at the store? How much were you recommending?
Oh, never. We never
Never.
recommend it. No.
We never recommended it either, and I know a big part of that is because of the hassle it takes to install gut. But I think there maybe less now that there's a lot of soft polys as options, like Link's Touch even. But I think gut is like pretty viable for a lot of players who aren't breaking strings.
I totally agree. I think gut is much more durable than like an average multi.
Way more.
Yeah.
Like your multi at the kind of balls that we hit will lose playability of a multi within 30 minutes. But gut is like hours.
Yeah, gut is good until hours, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think it's quite good until it breaks.
No, not until it breaks. It definitely. I've broken gut, and it was like bad the last 2 hours.
Yeah.
It just felt very.
Well, I didn't even break it. I got 15 L tonic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like, I'm not even gonna go through. Have you tried Kevlar?
I think briefly. Yeah. No, I didn't. Sorry, I strung it and I didn't.
Stringing is horrible.
Stringing is horrible. This one guy had like Sinner's speed, but the pro, so it was 1820. You're running that like head combo. It was Kevlar and I think a sharp poly.
Well, that's a
Nice guy. This
That's
guy, unfortunately, got used to the wrong string setup, so I hated him when I was stringing his racket. But yeah, it was horrible. It was really, really horrible.
We had a guy with the Berg 95 who would do it with 4G.
Oh,
And then there's guys, I don't know, have you read about the guys on Tennis Warehouse, what they do?
no.
Okay, so my hero on Tennis Warehouse, his name is Shroud. And he's like, older player, not the most athletic guy, uses, I think, a Wilson Hyper Hammer, like extended, like a grandma. It's a Profile 2.7 or something. Like a grandma racket, basically. And he strings Kevlar with a drop weight maxed out at like 80 pounds.
Oh.
And there's a couple. He's done crazy stuff. Is why I love him. He weights up to like 400 grams. Has a custom like square chunker grip that like I would need 2 hands to hold. And he's like skipped mains with that setup as well, like 10 mains.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. So I think
It's unique.
there was a couple guys doing Kevlar at like 80 mains, 20 crosses.
Jesus.
So I tried it at 60-40.
And what did you think?
It might be Core 95. It was pretty hard to use.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Wait, your 95D?
No, my
that
2018.
one? Oh, yeah.
My 2018.
You like that racket?
It's great. Have you?
I think I
Did you hit it?
I owned one actually for a bit.
Yeah.
I don't remember. No, I didn't own one because I would remember.
Yeah, I was using SVs and then I went to change the bumpers. And when I took the bumpers off, the graphite around the bumper holes started flaking. So I warranted them and they just replaced them in 2018. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I own the 95 SV. They're like 16 by 21.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
the
I
one you
use.
own?
Yeah, I've got one now too because I had to get one because
Oh yeah, because that's 95, not
I
98.
wanted
Right?
to own. Yeah, I want to try the 95.
This is the 95 SV or 98?
Yeah, 95 SV. So I've got.
So this is the
like,
16 by 21.
Yeah, I've got like 3 V4 95s of different
Cool.
channels.
Wait, was the 95D one gen before this or 2?
One.
That's pretty cool.
2014. Which is crazy. Like goes from a classic racket to a very modern.
Yeah,
like,
this is like much closer to current. Well, maybe not current, but like
it has a hot spot though. Like the center, just below center, will just shoot it
jumps. Yeah. I like this racket.
But this is like the glossy, Age of Glossy Onyx, which I love. And then the grommets on this one.
What is your favorite racket ever?
My favorite racket ever? Like, like if I had to sell all my rackets, what would I keep? Like, how am I determining what my favorite racket ever is.
The racket you have enjoyed hitting with the most.
Probably my Rafa. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
I really have
So
enjoyed my time with
basically
it.
just an original Aero Pro drive.
Yeah, and I can't say an original Aero Pro drive because the one I have is Grip 4, which is giant.
Yeah. I would say mine. Okay, I would probably say the Gravity Pro, to be honest. But I think mine is the IG Radical Pro, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I remember. Like,
Yeah, 1619.
When Piers was coaching me in high school, that was his racket.
There you go.
I, not physically, but spiritually looked up to Piers's racket.
I did that when I was a kid too. Well, to Radicals when I was a
Yeah.
kid, because that was like the better players on our team would use Radicals, or like the older players at the club I played.
Yeah, he had used that and a Blade 93, DLX Blade 93.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. Right? Should we go back to questions here?
Oh yeah, we got some member questions which I have to answer. My mouse is like being really finicky. Oh yeah. Brass T Win, 31-month member. Thank you for all the amazing content. Oh, and you sent one gift member. I don't know what that is, but thank you very much.
Doesn't that mean that one person?
That means
gets
someone
a gift?
else got it.
Oh, this is like Twitch?
I guess so. Should we take our shirts off because it's like Twitch, or will we get banned? Did I make you hit the blackout V2?
I have a black. Well, like we have it at the store now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Oh wait, is that the V2 that we have at the store?
I don't know. I had made you hit the prototype, I think, and you said it felt very foamy.
Maybe it's not the V2 we have at the store then. Has it come out yet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's out.
I don't know.
It's the camo.
I don't like it very much. Yeah, I have it in my car. I'm gonna bring it back to the store, but I can't remember. I can't remember if I have or not. Just going fishing in Beckett's watch collection. Gold PRX.
Gold PRX. It's my summer watch. Your hand is big.
Yeah.
Must get a lot of use. Is twist weight a culprit for matched rackets feeling different to swing, especially if one has more racket leg, or is something else in play?
That could definitely be it.
Well, so here's my main issue with this question. The viewer is using, Jonathan View is using Tennis Warehouse's swing weight calculator for lead placement.
Oh.
So I think you really need to be measuring for accurate results. Like generally, like their calculator is good, but especially if you're using like average specs off Tennis Warehouse, you can throw that out the window because you can never trust the specs.
You just gotta measure.
I personally think that like you can have a racket and you can achieve the same specs with mild differences in weight placement.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And so I think that's one thing that's going to change how a racket swings. Twist weight would be part of it too. Like if you do lead all stacked in the middle, it leads to a pretty different feel from like one big strip, which is twist weight.
I don't think I like high twist weights. I don't know, but I don't think so because I don't have a weight testing it.
The Bayardo tuner can do it, no? Or no, it's the head one that can do it.
Yeah, we should have bought those mistakes.
I can do it here.
Really? Okay. Yeah. I'd like to see that actually.
So I used to think that I liked low twist weights as well because like the OG Racket Nerd Racket Tech on YouTube talked about low twist weights maybe being better for spin under the theory.
I wonder how many of these followers know that guy. Because we both were like,
oh, you know?
Yeah, we talked about this.
We did. Okay.
I was like, this guy that was making like whiteboard videos, like
those are huge.
Those are sick.
He is still alive, so far as I know. For those of you who care, I used to think I had like low twist weight a lot, but my Rafas are super high twist weight, so then I couldn't really like find a clear answer. I think one thing that is interesting that maybe could be talked about more is spin weight, which is swing weight, right? It's like this, spin weight is like this, which I think takes into account the lateral weight distribution a little bit better.
Yeah.
And it basically just tells you like a little bit more like where they put the weight.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, you want to go?
Yeah. We can
Okay.
finish up.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the surprise stream. If you want to learn more about my racket switching journey, I've done a small update on members videos, but essentially there's nothing super conclusive. My mouse is so annoying.
Are you officially switching rackets?
Not until the new arrow comes out after that thing that happened. Like it would be really nice if someone did make like an E-zone arrow combo. I think that's something I could switch to.
I prefer not to speak.
How can I not get my mouse to work?
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
All right. Here we go. Boom. Bye.